Hey, it's Kim from Project Ripcord. So as we are downsizing to kind of transition into this life in an RV, one of the things we needed to do was downsize cars. And as most families, we had 2 cars. I have been working remote more and more all the time. So I only go in the office now 2 days a week, unless I have clients or something. And my boyfriend, Steve, worked for a bike shop, and he's only 6 miles, so he actually rode his bike back and forth to work. So we have 1 car that sat in the garage almost all the time, and we rarely used it. So he has a Ford Focus ST, and I had a 2015 Mini Cooper S, and I love my Mini Cooper. I've had a Mini since 2005. I've had 3 different ones. I just love my car. However, it was paid off, and as I said, it was a 2015. And I had almost 50,000 miles on it. His is a 2016, and since we hardly use it, it actually has like 26,000 miles on it. It's still under warranty, and we are avid cyclists, and his has the bike racks on the roof and everything. So from a utility perspective, his made a lot more sense to keep and for me to get rid of mine. So I did what everybody does normally. I figured, okay, well, I'll get a lot more for this car if I can sell it outright. So I listed on Facebook Marketplace. I put it on eBay. I didn't sell it in either locations. I got a couple lower offers, but I just didn't feel like dealing with it. So then I said, okay, well, let me call CarMax. So I called CarMax. CarMax said, well, you need to come in. We need to physically see the car. And I said, all right, fine. They're an hour from us. We took a drive down there, and they're very quick. But after an hour, they came back with like what I felt was a real lowball offer, and I was like, I don't want to do that. So as we were walking out, the CarMax guy actually said, you should really check with Carvana because they're trying to compete with us. And he goes, you're likely to get a better price from Carvana. So I came home, I got online, and literally within 2 minutes, I had a quote from Carvana, and it was $1,000 more than what CarMax was going to offer. So I said, deal. Okay, now what? And so there's a location here in Tempe, Arizona that I could take the car to, or they'll come pick it up at your house. And so all I had to do, I think I scanned into them a copy of the title to prove that I had the title in hand and I had no loan on it. I had to give him a copy of my driver's license. I had to take a picture of the odometer reading, and it might have been registration too. I think those were the only documents that I had to load in to send to Carvana. And then I literally just set up an appointment with them, and I picked it. I remember it was a Tuesday night at 6 o'clock for them to come pick up the car. And you're thinking it just can't be this easy. But it was 6 o'clock. They arrived. He walked around the car, he looked at it, made sure that there was just nothing really wrong with it or anything different than what I had described the car. And you also have to make sure that it's within 1,000 miles of the odometer reading that I had sent, which it was. And it maybe took 20 minutes. He looked around it, asked some questions, took a couple pictures. I signed the title over. He handed me a check on the spot. They loaded up my car and away it went. It is literally the easiest car transaction I have ever had in my entire life. So I hardly ever go into company websites to write reviews, but I did one for Carvana. If Carvana is in your area, I know they're not in all the different cities, but if you're looking to unload a car with no hassle, you don't have to go anywhere, you don't have to trade in another car, you don't have to do anything, go online, see what your quote is. The other thing I'll tell you is I did the quote 2 different times during the week, and one came in on a little higher on a different day. So I don't know if it's like airline tickets where some days you get a better deal than you're going to get on another day, but if you're not 100% happy with your first quote that you're getting from them, maybe give it a couple days and try it. Like, I don't know if there's anything behind that whatsoever, or it was just me. I had no idea. But that was our experience with Carvana. Highly recommend them, and now we have 1 car, and it's been fine. We do just fine with that. We actually even go to the grocery store when we take our bikes. I'll do a different video for that because we have a special trailer that we put all our groceries in, and it's fine. And we've been very easy to manage off just having one car. And we have now bought a truck for the RV, so eventually we'll get rid of this car. But again, this is just all the, you know, steps in the process that we're going through. So if you'd like to hear any more or have questions, certainly comment, thumbs up, and subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.